One thing I can tell to you, brother. Tybura versus Ivanov was a tough fight. A very tough fight. A very tough fight to watch, you mother. Are you f***ing crazy? Are you... What's up, everybody? Money Moicano here, and today we're going to talk about Aspinall versus Tybura, the fight. You see, I don't know the guy's name, brother. Stay tuned. First of all, my merch is out. You can buy my merch on Money Moicano. I don't know, I'm gonna to tell you. Man, only one thing that I want to tell you guys. That's way harder than I think, you know? We are thinking in doing something different. And you guys remember that I asked by the email. But in the end of the day, I send all the t-shirts to a place, to a warehouse, and they are storing, so I cannot do personalized stuff. But we have the t-shirt signed, okay? And for the people that send us the email, we're going to give surprise, okay? So if you send the email on the lives, we're gonna give you a surprise. So stay tuned, motherfucker. Only thing that you have to know is the site is working. We are selling and shipping the merch. Not me, of course, because I don't know do that. I am just trying to sell the merch and build that community over here in YouTube. The good thing is the merch is out, okay? Stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about Aspinall versus Tybura heavyweight bout. But guess what? I don't know the fighters. I remember watching them fighting, like Tybura against Verdun. Aspinall, I don't even remember who he fought against. I remember he losing. I remember winning a couple fights, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. And guess what? He's heavyweight, brother. If you're not a top dog on the heavyweight, nobody cares. You guys remember back in the day, before the James Krause situation, that we fighters, we were allowed to bet. And I'm gonna tell you a history about that, okay? Because right now I don't bet, I don't have anything to do with that, but I used to do that, okay? So one day I wanted to put some little money on, you know, just to play on a fight, and I didn't know the fighters. So I'm gonna tell you what I used to do if I don't know really the fighters, but I still want to bet. I don't recommend that. Even if you know the fighters, I don't recommend, because remember, man, the house always win on the long term. But sometimes you just want to throw a little bit of money and to see how it goes. But if you don't know the fighters, that's the method that I used to do, okay? Let's go. Right here, we have the topology of the show, and we have all the card over here. Aspinall against Tybura. Number 5 heavyweight in the world, number 12 heavyweight in the world. But let's start with Aspinall, okay? So Aspinall, English motherfucker, 12 and 3, 30 years old for a heavyweight. That's not bad. 6'5", 78 rich. So he has 5 wins in UFC, only 1 loss. That's good. I remember the fight, Cody Blades fight. Yeah, now I remember he got injury, right? On the first round, 15 seconds on the bout. The only thing that I am sure, Curry Blades, he's a good wrestler. He is a good heavyweight, athletic heavyweight. He's not very good at hands, but he's a wrestler. He's tough, and he got a lot of wins. So he only lost to Kurt Blades. That's good. So he beat Volkov, tough competition. Sergey Spivak. That guy's terrible, brother. That guy's terrible, man. Let's be honest. Alexander Volkov, good striker, and he beat him with an arm lock. That means that he has ground game, okay? From the record, my first thoughts are, he's a good fighter, even though if I don't remember him a lot. Because, first of all, tough to see, I don't remember the fight, but it's tough to see a heavyweight getting an arm lock. That's just crazy. He finished this Spivak guy. That's good, because usually Sergey winning on the decisions, right? So ground and pound, look, he finished Arlovski on the rear neck choke. So that means that guy has jiu-jitsu. That's tough for a heavyweight. Most of heavyweights doesn't have grappling. So that makes this guy a favorite. And that's why he's a favorite on the odds, you know, on Vegas. So he has 8 TKOs on the first round. That's good. And he has 3 submissions in round 1 and 1 submission in round 2. 1 submission in round 2 is very, very impressive, okay, for a heavyweight. And he was submitted in the round 2. So now we go to Tybura, 37 years old. You tell me what that means, my brother. The other guy, 30 years old, have jiu-jitsu, have boxing, only lost in UFC to Kurt Blades. Let's see, like taller too, 6'5". This guy 6'3". 11 wins on UFC, 6 losses. He's a veteran in UFC. So last fight, he beat Blagoy Ivanov in a decision. Blagoy Ivanov, I remember watching Blagoy Ivanov against the other Moldovan guy. It was a boring fight. He win a Romanov. He lost to Volkov. He beat Wal Harris, Greg Hardy, Ben Rothwell, Derek Lewis, Fabricio Verdun. I only remember that fight, 2017, Fabricio Verdun. That's when get confused. Because when I remember the guy, I remember that fight, and that was a terrible fight. Let's be honest, that was a bad fight. Looking the records and the topology, I feel Aspinall should be winning this. You know, Aspinall should be winning this. But sometimes that get dangerous. Volkov was a split decision. Look, that tell me something. It was not a domination. Alexander Romanov, he's a I was mistaken to Volkov. I think he beat Volkov too, right? He didn't beat Volkov, so that's not Volkov. Yeah, he lost to Volkov. Volkov is a tall striker. Yeah, but this guy, that was the fat mother. Man, the guy gets out so bad. I think even a winning over, so I don't know how to... Man, so let me tell you something. I know it's tough just to see the records, but from the topology, I would say this motherfucker will win, okay? So, Moicano, you only do that? No, now I have to watch the fights, okay? That was the first step. So, just looking for the records, who they fought, Aspinall should be the favorite. So, right now, I will watch on UFC Fight Pass or ESPN Plus the fights of Tybura and the fights of Aspinall to see if their styles match, okay? So, I always like to start watching the last bout of the guys that will fight, okay? So now I will watch Kurt Blades and Aspinall. Let's go. He's a good striker, Aspinall. Good leg kicks. Oh my God, stop. Wasn't the... Man, 15 seconds. That fight doesn't count. Really, 15 seconds, brother. He hurt himself. That's not... Is a loss, but not really. You know what I mean, right? So, on the other hand, let's watch Tybura last fight. Was against Blagoy Ivanov. I will not need to watch the whole thing, that for sure. Puta de calvo, velho. Ó, dois calvos. Put on the double speed, my brother. I'm not watching that fight in a normal speed, brother. Motherfucker, don't throw one punch, motherfucker. Chill fuck out, man. Don't be about, motherfucker. One thing I can tell to you, brother. Tybura versus Ivanov was a tough fight. A very tough fight. A very tough fight to watch, you motherfucker. Are you fucking crazy? Are you... That's the problem. Because now, I want Tybura to lose, brother. And sometimes, he can win with this gameplay. So sometimes you want to bet against him just because he's boring. But guess what? We have to watch the whole fight. Every round that I watch, I lost 3 years of life, my brother. I don't know why heavyweight gets so much money, brother. Let me tell you something, my brother. Heavyweight sucks. Now we're watching Alexander Volkov against Tybura. Let's see. Tá na queda, né? Mas também quedinha, ó. É, ele vai andando, velho. Vai espreguiçoso do caralho, velho. Man, he tried to take Volkov down and he ended up on the bottom. Pff, crazy. Man, let me tell you something. I'm not hating the guys, but heavyweight, some fights are hard to watch. One more hard fight, my brother. Tough fight. Tough, very tough fight to watch, motherfucker. Tough fight to watch. You can see Aspinall is a true gentleman for the English. He don't touch gloves. He does like that. You can see how Aspinall is better on strike than Tybura. He's a better striker. The way he moves, the way he kicks, look. Very good takedown by Aspinall. Very good. Like doing a little bit of ground and pound. Very good control, very good ground and pound. And he's going for the Kimura. His other fight, brother. Okay, so we just saw domination about Aspinall and Volkov. we see a fight that Tybura was really, really having problems with the reach, and the takedowns, and Aspinall took him easy down and got a submission as a heavyweight. That's very good. Okay, that's very good. If you're a heavyweight and you submit guys on the second round, that's crazy. Man, he's a good heavyweight. Aspinall is a good heavyweight from the fights that I watch right now. So I try to find the Spivak against Tybura, but I couldn't fight on ESPN Plus. I couldn't find. I don't know. They just erased the fight. I don't know why. But I'm going to tell you my opinion. I think Aspinall is a better striker. For sure, he's a better grappler. Maybe Tybura is better on the clinch. So maybe he can try to clinch Aspinall and keep him on the ground. But remember, that's a very bad stuff when you do something like that. Just watch videos, watch the cartel. That's why you have to keep it up on fightings to see if everything is correct. Okay. So remember, I'm not financial advisor. I never recommend you to bet. That was what I used to do before the whole shit in the UFC and with all the polemics, okay? But I don't recommend you to bet. But I think Aspinall is a great pick. I think he's going to win, and he could even find a finish. So I don't know. Doesn't up to me, up to you. Please stay responsible, mother. Stay in tune, brush your teeth, and peace out.